What up, fam? It's your boy Slenderboy2024 streaming to you live. Has anyone heard from Slenderman2024? Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since he posted anything. People are starting to wonder. I don't know. I mean, I have a guess. I don't really know him. I can't speak for him, but I have a guess. He's probably rattled. I'm rattled. He's probably rattled from the various scary threats and videos that Slender Lord 2024 has made against both of us. Yeah, he's probably rattled. He's probably too rattled to make any more content at the moment. So am I. But as you can see, the show must go on. The show must go on. Even though I'm rattled, even though I'm afraid to make content. I mean, something kind of popped up on my radar, and here we are. I have to do another surprise PS5 Chronicles. I didn't even plan this one. I'm still working my way through a couple other games, but this kind of appeared, and sometimes you just like find something and you're like, okay, there it is. There's the next video, and this is it. It's been a long time since I've been left so speechless by a video game. I'm just kind of shopping. I was actually trying to find Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I've promised to play that on stream. I promised to play that because that game is so huge. It's probably the biggest game this year. Literally everyone is talking about it, telling me to play it, and I'm just having trouble finding a physical copy because I like to have, discs and boxes to display on my shelf, and also something to hold up for the video, all that stuff. And basically, they didn't print enough copies because the game really was a surprise hit. It blew up, and the copies are sold out. All of the discs, you can find one on eBay for like $90 or so. But I'm not I'm not really gonna pay that right now. So I'm trying to find it for retail. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, yeah, I was in a store, and I was just kind of going. I had a couple of choices in mind. I found a couple games that looked pretty cool for under 70, under 60, in fact. But and I was like so close to buying something else actually. But this little gem caught my eye. And this was only $35, by the way. 35 compared to, in my mind. I mean, this is an indie game, but still, it's a PS5 game. And in my mind, if you're finding a PS5 game for under $60, you're doing something right. It's by, let's see, produced by Wire Productions. It was made by a company called Angry Demon Studios. Angry Demon Studio, a Swedish company, in fact. I swear to God, I looked at this cover. I thought this was Japanese. Like, seriously, don't you think this is Japanese? Looking at this insanity, this game here. Tell me what you think of it. I'm gonna talk about this more, but like, tell me what you think about this in the comments. Like, tell me what this game reminds you of, what this looks like to you. Because to me, it screams a Japanese game. I mean, right here you have the outfit and the hoverboard. This cat reminds me of Marty McFly from Back to the Future. He's got the hoverboard from Part 2. I think, he has like the red outfit, the red jacket, and the jeans. I think it's supposed to be Marty McFly. And then the rest I don't I don't know what to say. I've never been so speechless left so speechless by a video game. I've started the game. I've played a little bit of it, so I feel comfortable kind of talking. Actually, I don't feel comfortable talking about it. I want to talk about the packaging. I want to talk about the packaging, and then we'll get to the game maybe if we have time, because I really don't know what to say about this. I thought I would have more to say once I started playing it, but I'm still just as speechless. I mean, look at this. Just look at this. I mean. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Like, this is it. This is the review. Here's a picture. Gori, Cuddly, Carnage. That is the name of the game. Once again, Angry Demon Studio. It was kind of hard to find anything about them. They are a Swedish company. They have made a total of 3 games so far. This is their 3rd game right here. Their previous 2 games, the titles are very hard to remember, but they've made 2 horror games dealing with like Norse mythology and Norse like folklore and stuff. They seem pretty cool. If I like this, I think I do like this game. I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm just kind of flabbergasted. I feel like I went on a really, really bad drug trip playing this game. But yeah, if I end up liking this game, I will research this company more and try and find their other 2 games. But this is enough right now. I don't know. I feel like this is riding on the coattails of that game. You remember Stray? that game with like the cat that was like also kind of sci-fi and actiony. I feel like this is like kind of riding on the coattails of Stray, or maybe it's even like kind of poking fun, and maybe it's like a kind of meant as sort of a parody of Stray. I don't know. I don't know what this is. This is like, well, it's Gori, Cuddly, Carnage. That's what it is. But yeah, let's just kind of. I love the back is very stylized, like an American comic book. In fact, once you start playing the game, the menus and everything are very stylized, like a comic book. Cute or die. Okay. Humanity has been destroyed. Oh, well, not off to a good start. Okay. that's a lot right there. Humanity has been destroyed. You know, that escalated quickly. Cute or die, humanity has been destroyed. And it's up to Gori, along with his deadly but wisecracking sentient hoverboard, Frank, Frank, so it's an acronym, and a morose AI companion, Chip, CH1P, so Chip, get it, to shred and slay the evil, adorable army. Play as a badass cat, one of the last prototype synthetic pets smuggled out of Cool Toys Inc. before destruction. Gori is cute, cuddly, yet extremely deadly. Yeah, so that's probably a boss character, the big eye thing. I don't know what that is. And then you have probably another boss character. Here's some unicorn enemies. That's Frank right there. Yeah, so that said it all, right? So yeah, you're Gori the cat, and that's what I didn't realize until playing the game, is that you're actually a toy cat, and then you're fighting all of these zombie unicorn toys that have escaped from this factory, and you got your sentient hoverboard. Gori's one of those silent protagonists. In fact, the way he communicates is through like little emojis that appear above his head. It's really cute actually. But yeah, your hoverboard Frank is the one that does most of the talking. And right here actually, this is like the overhead smash attack. You'll get this a little bit later in the game, but yeah, it's showing it off right there. Wow. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't really. So the game, it's definitely a dark comedy. It definitely has a twisted sense of humor. The humor, I don't know. It's reminding me of like some of the darker Rare games, like maybe Conker's Bad Fur Day or something. The humor, I mean, this will say it all. So here you go. So the game starts, and you wake up, and your hoverboard is talking, Frank. And what he's like kind of almost hungover, or he doesn't feel well. He feels sick, and he makes a crack about like, oh, I must have caught an STI from that sexy RC car I spent the night with, and it's just like, okay. That's a lot right away. That's a lot. But yeah, this game is a lot. You kind of like dive out of your spaceship on your hoverboard, and there's like these pink heart exploding clouds or meteors or something, and I don't know, and then there's like these unicorns that are zombified, and they're pretty horrifying, and then when you fight them, your board has like spikes that come out of it, and like, so it's almost like Tony Hawk, like you're jumping around, you're doing tricks on your hoverboard, but your hoverboard is also your weapon, because spikes pop out of it and you like slice the hell out of your enemies, and there's kind of like this Devil May Cry combat system where like you get a score at the end, like you try and keep the combo going as long as possible, and then this little narrator will be like, awesome, badass, or you'll get a letter grade off of your little combat score. And I'm still getting used to the battle system. It's actually pretty complicated. But there is a way to like, and there's also like a dodge roll. So like if you time the dodge roll perfectly, you'll enter like this really cool matrixy like bullet time, and then you can like get these free hits on the enemies. And there's also like a way for you can do like the overhead smash with your board, and then send the enemies flying into the air, and then you can jump up in the air, and you can like score some free hits while they're in free fall. So that's also really cool. The combat's really cool. It's just it's actually pretty. I have it on one of the easier settings, and I'm still getting my ass kicked. So like like I just got to like the first boss, and he's like they just completely killed me, like destroyed me. But like it's also like a platformer, because you have to like traverse like this dangerous terrain, and like if you don't, you're grinding up rails just like in Sonic or Tony Hawk, and like if you're mistiming your jumps, you're gonna fall to your death. So like you gotta be real careful with that too. It's a pretty difficult game, I'd say, actually, or maybe I'm just bad at games, but I don't know. And definitely, like I was saying, like the humor is very very R-rated. The humor is pretty dark and messed up. The whole game is pretty messed up in general. Here we go. M for mature, violence, blood and gore, strong language. They put violence again. That's how bad the violence is. I read something very interesting where the violence was so bad, like the gore was so bad, they had to tone it down apparently because Japan of all places, because they were trying to get the game released in the Japanese market, and like they were basically told to like tone down the gore and like change the color of the blood. Like the unicorns, they bleed like an orangish or sometimes purplish blood, and that makes it better, I guess. So you still like slash the hell out of them, and their body parts fly everywhere, blood flies everywhere, but it's like not, it's like an off red color, so like it's okay now. I guess that's how that works. But yeah, I do. It's a very unique game. It's a game I respect it for multiple reasons. I still don't know if I like it yet. There's a difference, but like I respect this game. I'm glad this game exists, and I'm glad it's on PS5. You know, there's so many other titles that start to blur together. So many other shooters or like platformers or what have you, or like games, third-person action games that kind of blur together. This one, you got a shelf of all your PS5 games. This one stands right the fuck out. This is like, hey, I am who I am. Take it or leave it, but I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. Goddammit. That, and then like I was saying before, like with my Slitterhead review, like the mature rating, I want some, being a mature game doesn't automatically make it good, but like for the sake of variety, I do appreciate games that are unabashedly mature sometimes. Like this is like, yeah, again, like I would go with like maybe the South Park style. That's a good comparison. Maybe South Park humor. It's a mature game. Yes, it has like the cuddly cat companion main character, and like these unicorns do kind of look cute at first, but like no, this is a game for adults. Like it's a fucked up game. It's a dark game. It's a messed up game, and it's a game that was probably conceived while the creators were on heavy drugs. I feel like I'm on heavy drugs playing this game. But yeah, I'm glad I bought this game because like, the presentation is a 10 out of 10. Let me show you what you get when you open this game. Like this game, okay, for one thing, this is strange. So this is the disc. Remember Slitterhead, where I was like, oh, like the title is like kind of obscured. Well, this game just doesn't give a shit. Like, yes, at least it's on the spine of the box, unlike Slitterhead. But the disc of the game does not have the title of the game. You pull this disc out. What is this, frowny face? Oh, wait. Gori, Cuddly, Carnage. There it is, 2024. Okay. But yeah, that's cool. Let me show you what else you get. It's actually pretty great. So you get some sort of offer. You get like a free offer code from Wire Productions. I have to like look into that. I don't know what that means. But you get these pretty sick stickers. I just love when I love when it's a surprise, like, because you're just like, I don't expect anything, opening up this package, because it's not the special edition, it's not the collector's edition or whatever, like when I still have to buy it, but I've seen like the PS5 version of Stray. It'll say right on the cover, it's like include 6 art cards or whatever, and that's cool. Don't get me wrong, like that's cool, but like it's not a surprise. Like you told me, like you're getting some goodies in here. But yeah, though this was a huge surprise when I opened up this box. And I'm like, oh, I get other stuff. Like I get goodies. Like this is cool. And this is like the normal version, the $35 version. This is awesome. I love these stickers. There's Gori, Frank the hoverboard, and one of the unicorn zombies. But no, what really stole the show? Look at this. Give me a second. Sorry for the kneecap. You get a free freaking poster. It's a big freaking poster. Like, look at that. And that's Gori flipping you off again. Kind of that same attitude, the Conker's Bad Fur Day vibes. He just doesn't give a shit. Yeah, I love this poster. This is a huge surprise. And guess what? It's a fucking double-sided poster. Look at that. I love it. Yeah, I like this poster better, actually. I love this. I haven't even played the game yet, and I freaking love it. I love this poster. But yeah, what else? So I also love. I've talked about this before, but I love games that actually take advantage of the DualSense controller and its features. And it's always a shock. Like there's so many first-party Sony games that don't even take advantage of it. But you'd be surprised. It always surprises the hell out of me that there are some third-party games, indie game. Like this is a third-party game. This is an indie game that actually does take advantage of the speakers in the DualSense controller. Why can't every Sony game do that? If the PS5 port of this game can freaking do it, but yeah, like you're just cycling through the menu and stuff, and everything has like a little beep or a boop or a bop coming out of your controller, and it's I mean I guess some people might find that annoying. I love that stuff. I live for that stuff because it really immerses you in the game when it's done right. Like, see Astro's Playroom, see Astrobot. Those games, like they really help immerse you in the game with that added sound coming from your controller. Trust me, it's done perfectly well. But yeah, in this game, something that I loved, and I can't wait to discover a little more secrets like this. So Gori has like a little idle animation. So if you just like set the controller down or don't move him for a bit, he'll like he'll get a little impatient. Like he'll sit down on his hoverboard, tap his foot. But if you wait long enough, he'll like curl up into a ball on his hoverboard and just go to sleep. And your controller will start vibrating and it'll start like purring like a cat. And like I'm just like, and that the first time that happened, I was like so unprepared. I was like, oh, what the hell, what the hell? And it's great. It's cool. And another thing I love is so for example, when you clear, like, when you're playing Astrobot, okay, and you get to the end of a level in Astrobot, most of the time for most of the level, your controller hasn't been like lit up or anything. But when you get to the end of the level and there's all these like rainbowy colors at the end screen, your controller also has those same rainbow colors flashing. And again, it's just like it adds a little spice to it, just like that little touch of paprika or whatever to your dish. But yeah, Gori is different. Gori, because this whole game is just so freaking vibrant and technicolor and like ultra violent, but also ultraviolet. It's technicolor. It has just those crazy like 80s cyberpunk vibes and colors and everything. But yeah, it's just a constant stream of colors, and your controller is constantly flashing those same colors, like the same colors that you would get at the end of an Astrobot level. So again, I love that. Like it just helps me immerse myself in this like over the top, overly colorful world. But I love it, and I just wish more games would go the extra mile, especially like ports of like a third-party game. Like I don't know. I've been Googling. I'm gonna like kind of research more stuff like that, because that really does really fascinate me. I love any game that takes full advantage of the PS5 controller, because not enough games do that. A shocking amount of games do not do that to this day, and the PS5 has been out for a while at this point. Astrobot and Astro Playroom are still like the best examples, but there's other examples out there. I was just reading about how I have to double check, but like one of the what's it called? Not Battlefront in Star Wars, Battlefield. One of the Battlefield games, I think it's like the 2042 game or whatever. They talk about how like the PS5 version, like it's cool. Like when you're like walking around the terrain, because of the speakers in your controller, you can tell when you're walking on sand versus walking on metal, or versus walking through grass versus walking through wet sand. Like the different sounds that your footfalls make. Like you without even looking at the screen, what the terrain is like, which is so cool, which is so freaking cool. I mean, and that would be a cool idea too, to like try and play a level of that, blindfolded or whatever, just going off of the sounds that are all around you. Like that'd be sweet. I don't even play that many shooters, but yeah, I will try and find that game actually, because I want to experience that. But that's how much that stuff matters to me. Is like I'll play a game I wouldn't normally play otherwise if the PS5 version really does go the extra mile. But yeah. I was kind of torn actually. The store I was in had both versions. They had Gori on Switch and they had Gori on PS5. It's on every console, by the way. People in chat are asking me like what platform it's on. It's on all platforms. Okay. The interesting thing, for some reason Xbox always gets the shaft. Yeah, it's on PC as well. But like it's on Xbox, but like there's no physical for Xbox. I don't. That's always the case for some reason. Like every game that comes out, like there's always only a physical for Switch or PS5. Like if you're lucky, you'll get a digital version for Xbox. But you just won't get a physical. I don't know what that is. Like especially any like Japanese game or anime game. It's like, oh yeah, well it'll come to Switch and PS5 of course, but Xbox, even if it does, there's not going to be a disc. There's no physical. Sorry, but yeah, I was between Switch and PS5. I assume both come with like all the goodies, which is awesome. I don't know how they would fit this giant poster in a Switch box, but it barely fit in this PS5 box. But yeah, for me, and then it basically was the trade-off of graphics versus portability, because it would be cool to play Gori on the handheld. So I almost got the Switch version, but from the few screenshots and stuff I was looking at, the game looks really good. Like I kind of wanted to experience it, at the highest graphic setting possible. So like I got the PS5 version, and I've been playing with that. Like there's like the 3 different settings. I still don't know what I prefer. There's like there's balance mode. You go into like the graphic settings. There's like balance, which is like obviously like the middle option. There's the performance option, which is I played on performance, where it's like it's whatchamacallit, it's prioritizing a smooth like frame rate or whatever. So and it's exactly what I want. It's like silky smooth as far as the frame rate. But then there's whatchamacallit, there's like the other end of the spectrum. It's like something like presentation mode or like graphics mode or whatever, but like it basically prioritizes looking as good graphical fidelity. I think that's what it's called, like fidelity mode or something. But like the graphics are amazing, but like maybe the frame rate kind of suffers because of it. I haven't like played it on that setting yet, but I'm interested. But yeah, it regardless on what setting you play it on, it is a great looking game, especially like when you are on Frank and you're riding around in the dark, like the way your hoverboard lights up, or when you fly over water, like you see your reflection, and like you see like the lights reflected in the water, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like the scenery, the graphics, like everything looks so gorgeous in this game. Which is funny. It's like a juxtaposition between like the horrific gory violence in this game, but the graphics are also actually, the visuals are actually very pretty and cute at times. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I hope that like, I don't know. I'll see how I feel once I play through the whole game, and this definitely has like some Newgrounds energy. This definitely has some like, I don't know, like Happy Tree Friends energy to it, where I'm like, okay, so it's like cute and cuddly, but also kind of mean-spirited and also really vulgar and violent, really bloody and gory. And is that it? Like, because that's why I got tired of Happy Tree Friends, because like that, it was kind of like a one note, like once you realize that's what it was, that's all it was. You know what I'm saying? Where like I'm hoping there's a little more to it than this. Where like, I'm hoping I actually like Gori and Frank by the end. I hope I like what story there is. I'm hoping I can kind of get invested in that. Like again, it's like, it's funny. It's funny to have like a cute anime cat giving you the finger and saying fuck or whatever, but like that will only get you so far, sir. That'll only get you so far with me. But the game definitely has style. It's definitely like it's definitely bold and has its own style and sense of humor, and it's not afraid to be itself. And I definitely respect the hell out of it for that. And it plays really good. I like the combat. It's hard. I need to like kind of brush up on my skills there, but yeah, I don't know. I have a good feeling about this. I really do. I hope that like the sophomore humor doesn't get to me too much, and I hope that like it like tries a little bit with the story and the characters. Again, like I don't want it to just be that one note Happy Tree Friends type of thing. But yeah, the goodies that come with it, the presentation, the frickin' double-sided poster. So the packaging is getting a 10. The presentation of this game is getting a 10. The game itself, I still don't know. Like I don't know. I feel like it almost goes a little too far with like its over the topness and its kind of insanity. Like at some point you gotta rein it in, guys. I don't know. But yeah, again, too much even for Japan. They made them tone it down. I don't know what this reminds me of. Like this is like, I don't know. I haven't really played too much of the No More Heroes games. They're on my list, but like this almost has like kind of No More Heroes energy to it. Like maybe I don't know, maybe Suda51 will look at this and be like, oh, yo, you gotta dial it down, buddy. Like maybe it'll be too much for Suda51, or even what's his name, Swery, the deadly premonition guy. He might look at this and be like, whoa, like, well, you gotta stop it. You gotta tone this shit down, man. But yeah, tentatively, the game itself, it's not, the greatest game under the sun. The visuals are very strong, actually, especially on the PS5 version. I tend to, like, so far, first impressions, I'm gonna say an 8. I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10, subject to change. But yeah, I don't regret buying the game. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it, and that's really all there is to it. So yeah, and that's why I'm making a video about this game. It's like, yes, everyone and their mother is talking about, whatever. Like, I could have talked about, like, Claire Obscure or whatever. I could have talked about, the new Final Fantasy 16 or Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, or, and I might talk about those things at some point, but, like, I don't hear anyone talking about I don't hear anyone talking about Gori, Cuddly, Carnage. And this deserves some attention. This deserves, like, some positive word of mouth, I think. So yeah, let people know about this game. I want this game to kind of become like a cult classic, if you will. Like, I think it has that potential, at least. I never see this doing, like, buco bucks or, big numbers or whatever, but, like, I could see this becoming, like, kind of like a cult classic, the same way that Conker's Bad Fur Day became, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's about it. Stay tuned. I got more crazy game. I don't think I can top the insanity of this game ever, but I got some other crazy games coming up in the pipeline, so stay tuned.